Taking those deep breaths. Setting back, tuning into yourself. Let the information take you to where you want to be. Making conscious self-care moves. Thank you for dancing and breathing with me today. Greetings in love and kindness, family. I'm Karen Khadija Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self-Healthcare educator and host of the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation radio show. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Community, this is your time to share your wellness stories and how you move from disease care to conscious self-health care. I want to hear your story. We want to hear from you. Join the conversation each Wednesday. Call in and share how you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Right here on innerlightradio.com, the healing frequency. This is Dr. K, and I am looking forward to our conversation. So call in and share. Health is consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. Come on, family. It's time to rock the world with the new frontier of conscious self-health care, while I share my wellness story with you right here on innerlightradio.com, the healing frequency. That's right, family. We got to rock the world. Making those conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation is essential for self-success. Taking those deep breaths. Moving that body, taking the time to tune into yourself during this hour.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the streets with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. I'm gonna make that change. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize
There are some with no home, without a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone?
change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. Try to get it right while you got the time, 'cause when you close your heart, you close your mind. Na 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 na.
Greetings and love and kindness, everyone. Thank you so much for making the decision to join me on the friendship train today. This Wellness Wednesday. Sit back, tune into yourself, relax, do some deep breathing. You may decide to lengthicize, or you may decide to go back in the meditating room and the breath work room. It's all good, because you're on the friendship train to conscious self-healthcare, making conscious self-healthcare moves. I'm your host, Davis-Foulks. Welcome aboard. Take a deep breath. How you doing today, sis? How you doing today, brother? Welcome. Glad to see that beautiful smile you have today. Thank you very much. Namaste. Welcome. Thank you for coming aboard the friendship train. Oh, wow, we're blessed today. You brought the children with us. Oh, wow. How old is this one right here? 6 years old? What? 8 years old? 15 years old? Thank you very much. Well, they can go back into the video room and watch some of the videos and learn things about the systems in the body and how everything ties together. So, welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me on the friendship train. Y'all know I got to share with you once again the ultimate stress buster. Everybody's using that word today. The people are truly stressed out and stopping their body from processing it correctly because of the stress level that they are experiencing. So I want to say, once again, the ultimate stress buster. We must learn to be big enough to actually love our enemies, to bless those who curse you, to do good to those who hate you, and if possibly to pray for those who persecute you and despitefully use you. Let go of the mental attitudes associated with stress, worry, fear, anger, loss of temperament, holding grudges, and resentment. You see, family, community, and friends, we must love ourselves enough to love our enemy if we are to have peace. Because when you love yourself, you're not an enemy to yourself. You don't look at these words as stressful. They just tell you about your feelings and where you are and where you need to make the adjustments. So if we will truly make an effort to do this, it will help establish peace and harmony in our lives, in your life, and in the lives of your family, because you know what you are working from. The pure laws of peace are the pure laws of health. The laws of health is also the laws of peace. To have a truly healthy body, mind, spirit, and soul, you must learn to live in peace. Peace with yourself, peace with your decisions, peace with your choices. Adapting your behavior does not mean that you change your personality. Situations may come up and they can appear stressful to you because that's how you perceive them. That's how you take them. But knowing thyself, understanding thyself, defining thyself, you yield your future to no one, to no person, to no thing. give your power to people, places, or things, and you won't be in control of your life, and you won't be able to make and use the power of your choices. You taking control of what's going on in your life and how you're living in this world. You're aboard the friendship train, and that's what we do. We sit back and honor who we are. We honor ourselves, and we talk that good self-talk to ourselves. As family, community, and friends, no matter what part of the train you're on today, I know you can hear me saying to you, let's all take that deep, unifying breath together. Let's honor the sanctity of the breath that connects the human body with the physical body, with the emotional body, with the mental body, with the soul body, with all the bodies that you can think of. See yourself as one blessing, one whole. Because love, simply love, self-love for yourself, loving yourself, you work with the power of love. Laws of vibrational energy. Vibrational energy, what does that mean to you? What does that say to you, who you are, family, community, and friends? Love is the power that brings my entire life together. It heals, renews, restores, and empowers me with divine energy and life. I am love in action. I am a master of positive self-expression. And we are here to be givers and receivers of love. God did not create religion. Man did, to bring about a feeling of separation. You have to be a part of this, you have to be a part of that. We all can have our beliefs, our understanding, and our values in life, but they should not deter you from being a good human being and showing the love that you have for yourself. You have to show it to somebody else. Living in peace, living in harmony. It's a key to the situations that's going on right now and what you're seeing in life, family, and friends. Like I say, feelings get the blessings. Healing. Every cell of my body radiates pure life, energy, and vitality. Let's breathe these statements in and let them resonate, and let the frequency and the vibration of the words flow through the body to give cell talk and be cell language and that information. Healing. Every cell of my body radiates pure life, energy, and vitality. I am a creation of divine life. Every strand of DNA in every cell of my body is lovingly designed and divinely formed as a beloved creation of the universal frequencies of life, of God, whatever name you choose to give this divine energy. I have a physical body, and so do you, that has an endless capacity to heal itself. Every cell is equipped with all that is necessary to restore perfect health. Whether I am mending from a common cold or a major surgery, I know and affirm that a healing process is taking place always, in every way in my body. You see, divine intelligence, that force of life is working through me now, establishing wholeness no matter what you're going through, mentally, physically, emotional, spiritually, energetically. Divine intelligence is always working through you now, me now, for me, establishing wholeness. If a loved one or I choose to have a medical procedure and it's coming up, trust in your higher self, that God-like being that you are, that divine intelligence who you are, will work through the healthcare professionals to bring about the best outcome that can be for you It's the state of mind that you put your mind in when you allow them to go in your body and make changes and do certain things. And you got to vibrate with peace. So vibrant health is ours to claim. It is if we just trust the divinity of the body and we work from the right perspective. We are one with this universal frequency of life, this divine intelligence, the source of pure life, pure energy, pure love, pure vitality. Yes. It's said in Mark 5:34, daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your disease. Daughter, son, father, mother, uncle, cousin, human beings, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your disease. The name of the disease really doesn't matter. It's how you care for your well-being and what you're doing for yourself. Take a deep breath, relax, tuning into yourself. Are you having a conversation with someone on the train, making you feel real good, giving you a boost of energy? That's what we do here on the Friendship Train. We're here to support each other through their journey into more states of being, of wellness. We know that healing medicines, like we're doing on the train ride and like we use for ourselves, all the healing arts, helps bring more oxygen to the body, and then the body can work in its most purest forms. We decide not to use abusive drugs on a daily basis to get caught up in the name of a disease. We want to help our body function as best as it can, so we don't give our power away. We have the right perspective. We're going to get the right results. When your perspective is not clear, your behavior becomes inconsistent. Get clear, family. Get clear, family, right now during this time. It's not stressful. You have to understand the process of what's going on and how we need to make adjustments and be able to move in any direction we need to move to make our life better. Like that crab, sideways, backwards, forwards, going forward, going backwards, being still, knowing when to stop. Pay attention to what's happening and how you are perceiving it. What is your perception is, and is it assisting you? When your perspective is not clear, your behavior becomes inconsistent. What you want in life, you have to constantly give yourself and be aware of what you're doing. Your body will never lie to you. However, your mind will. That's why we want you to step up to quantum healthcare. Thank you for coming to dance with me and taking deep breaths with me on the Friendship Train and learning about your body and what your body's saying to you and knowing the systems of the body and how you're taking care of your body and how they're interacting with one another in the cell life and what it's saying to you. Understanding the power of the lymphatic system. It's a blessing to us. It's connected to our breath. It gives that purification system so much power. And we must realize that this is true because there are more lymphatic vessels throughout the body than there is blood vessels, because every area has to be purified. A certain level of water must be maintained in each area where the cells can receive and communicate the proper nutrients, and they can talk to each other and they can send a message, communication, relaying to you, back to you yourself, your walking being, what you're doing and how you're feeling.
Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnosis are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain, not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.celllife.com. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit the website celllife.com, the number celllife.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation, 202-248-7749. Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal health care prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified lymphologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web for celllife.com. The number 4, the word cell, CELLLIFE.com.
Hey, we gotta help one another.
You cannot give your power away during this time. You have to stay in control and know the power of the breath and not block the natural flow, oxygen and carbon dioxide leaving the body, helping the bloodstream, helping the lymphatic system. They attack the respiratory system for a reason, and they want you to cover your mouth and nose and not allow the proper exchange. And only you can do this. And we do it every Wellness Wednesday because we ain't got no mask on this train. We're taking those deep lymphatic breaths, and we're supporting the body with purifying itself, and we're honoring who we are as individuals, as human beings, and we like it. And I thank you for stepping up and honoring yourself and joining the self-care revolution. Thank you for sharing this broadcast with a friend. Thank you for bringing your children on board this week, because we know what they're trying to do to our babies right now. What they say they approved it for adults, and now they approved everything from 11 to 12 to 17-year-olds, and giving them all kinds of gifts and prizes to get them to take that shot that's going to change their life forever. And now they're saying it's been approved. Anytime they're saying that the trials they've been doing in the blind, and then the trials they're saying bring your babies to right now, the 5 and 11 years old, and by the end of October, the vaccine is going to be ready. Which the vaccine is already ready. They've been doing it. Now it's a part of the million vaccines that they give a child before a child is even born. Before the child is even born from out of the mother's womb, they are shooting the mothers up. Family, community, and friends is trying to wake up and understand what's happening with the physical body and modern medicine and what you can do to help your stuff stay balanced while you're staying healthy. Just like the lymphatic system and the water level, it has to be a certain balance. Just like when you have the reservoirs and where they hold water at and it can't go over a certain the level or the flood over, you got to maintain that same kind of caution in your body. You don't want things to spill over into the organs, and the organs get filled with water. And they say something going on with organs, water, but the organs, because the systems cannot hear the communication, it go whoop 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 whoop. What is the message? Whoop whoop. It's not clear. You turn the button, trying to get it clear. You're fixing everything and you're straightening everything out, and then you realize you got to sit back, take a deep breath, and relax and translate and send the right energy frequency into your cells to calm down and understand, so things can process correctly. The cells are hearing the true information. They're not being blinded by that feeling. See, family, community, and friends, it's time for you maybe to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your family and your personal health care plan. You get to write your health care plan, what you want to do to help your body function and stay at its best. You get to do that naturally, holistically, energetically. Yes, through the science of physics. I'm telling you, you got science and you got physics. We know what science brought us, what science has taught us. We're thankful for it, but we're grateful for physics because it gives you the power. You are the power to your own life. And it's like everything in life, healthy is a choice. It's time that we choose it. It's time to bury disease thinking and disease care is something negative. How to best support the body. We know how to do that. And we must start doing it today. And if you haven't family, then it's time for you to emancipate yourself from medical mental slavery. And that's why that day was developed April 30th, 11 years ago. Really before then, because I had to emancipate myself from medical mental slavery. All the words and everything they said to pull me away from me. They gave the system the power, the doctors the power, drugs the power, and we've seen for decades and for years what that has done. What has it done for a lot of people? More medication, now more vaccines, People still eating inappropriately because that's the foods they're giving away to you. Come get your free food. Come get your dead food. You need living food. You need live food that's properly grown, that has the right minerals and vitamins in it. Everything that we're supposed to get from the fresh fruits and vegetables of God's green earth. But what soil are they using? We can take our time and we can make the best choices, or we can become our own farmers like so many people are doing, growing their own gardens, planting with the right seeds, and you'll realize the body don't need a lot. So this is the arc of self-healing and self-help. Health education for longevity and peace is what we share with you on this train ride. Each and every Wellness Wednesday, I'm wanting you to take that information and carry it with you. And it's so exciting to hear the young folks back there in the video rooms while they're watching the videos and talking about different foods and systems of the body and how to care for yourself, and it's in a term that they can understand and a term that they can feel good about themselves, and they can make good choices for themselves and help their parents that's eating well and want their children to eat well and not get caught up with all the junk foods and the processed foods that other kids are eating. It's amazing the things that we can make to make the body feel better. Taking that deep breath on the friendship train. Thanking you for joining me. Thanking you for joining me today. What we need to do, family, community, and friends, during this time right here, so we don't feel that we're in a stressful situation and our body's just going through so much. We need to sit back and relax. You got to do this every day, more than once a day, maybe more than 3 times a day. When you feel your body getting tight, or when you feel that things aren't loosened, when you definitely know that you are not defecating like you should be doing, your body is in stress, is tight, and you want to relax. You want to relax. So we need to eat less, drink more water, rest, and relax. So here on the friendship train, you see we got fruit everywhere. We got drinking water everywhere. You're resting, you're relaxing, so that you can feel better and you can feel good. Feelings do get the blessings. So I ask you as you aboard the friendship train today, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? What are you feeling? And why are you feeling the way that you feel? You got to bring the balance into your life. The treatment can be, and most often is, worse than the disease when you decide to use the Western form of medicine to treat what you say that you're going through, that disease. And that's why we say, once again, the name of the disease doesn't matter anymore. However, the treatment does matter. It really does. Holistic versus reductionism. And holism is about helping things process from the wholeness of itself. Reductionist is about using certain chemicals that's deadly to help change your body chemistry daily and bring about other changes. And family, community, and friends no longer fall for what they're telling you, that it can't do everything, but it's helping you, and you know it's not because you're on medication. And that's why you came aboard the friendship train today, because you want to hear people tell their stories about how they decided to not have the surgery, how they decided to not take the drugs, or how they decided to cut back and start eating better, because it is about the fuel that you're feeding your body with. It has everything to do with the feelings that you are feeling. So to remove the flood in the organs, using medication to block the natural process of healing. That's what it does. And that's why I chose not to do that when I had the stroke. And it seemed like it was a frightening thing, but I looked at it with calmness. Doing the NET scan, being able to see what was going on, doing the max pulse test on myself, understanding my body, how things work, and seeing that something was happening, something was going on, and the level of challenges that was put before me in my life, just bam, 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 one behind another. And as I took a deep breath and recognized and knew what was going on, my body still felt the stress of things and the process of things, because you still have to go through it. But you got to be able to create balance now. So much is going on in your life, family. You got to be able to create balance. And we need to breathe deep oxygen, the deepest breath, bringing in that pure oxygen. I'm telling you, air purifies itself. Nature purifies itself. And we must trust that process. There's nothing that can purify the air like the air itself, if man would just stop polluting it with things. But you know what? The air still gets to purify itself, because that's our true nature of oxygen. And that's what helped the cells, the pumps, creating oxygen, pumps, creates electricity that gives us power to move this animated body, and how well we are doing it. And that mental process, the life that we're living, the things that we're believing, what we're trusting, what we're supporting in, and all the words that they associate with saying that you are stressed, that I said to you earlier. We have to understand those words as being true to us, helping us understand our emotion, not giving them power over us, where they want to say now that you must take some type of mental medication. You never, ever want to do that. And I encourage everybody to go out and go to the History of Psychology Museum in California, and go online and just go through the history and learn and see the things they've done, trying to feel as though they control the organs and systems of the body, when it's you as the individual that do that, and only you can do that. So I want to thank the children for coming aboard with their parents or whomever brought them aboard the friendship train. Is so wonderful when we now are bringing our children on board to allow them to sit back and hear how to better take care of their body. They may not be doing it now, but we're planting those seeds. Seeds are very important. The seed that you plant will continue to grow and nourish itself if you plant the seed right.
and support the children with watering it correctly. And we're starting that right now. And I'm welcoming the children on the friendship train. And y'all know I got my wellness room ready. I don't have my home anymore. I don't have my business anymore where things were separate. But I like the intimacy of being in my wellness room and coming to sit back. And, we're doing that soft boot. The best thing we can do for our body to show self-love is reflexology. Do you know how many times you touch your face through the day? How many times you touch your hands, or you rub your arms, or you rub your legs? You are loving yourself. You are loving on yourself, and it's amazing when you do that, the support that you give your body. So my soft boot is reflexology. As a therapeutic reflexologist, not going to get into anything with you deep. We just want to know how to relax ourselves, how to do self-foot reflexology, how to massage our legs with reflexology techniques, how to work our hands and massage our hands and pull on each finger and understand what we're doing, touching our face and our ears and our head and just relaxing the body. And you can do it now. You can do it now. You can go on the internet and you can read about reflexology and see what it tells you, what organs you're working with and what's going on. But know that it stems from inflammation. That's the job of the lymphatic system. It has to purify itself and maintain that level of balance, of purity in the waters. And that's what we share with you here. We are bringing to life and keeping it alive the lymphatic system as the breath keeps you alive, as the breath changes things and that oxygen in the body. And you can't get away from that. And don't ever let anybody take you away from pure air, saying that it's harmful to you. No, air purifies itself. And when it enters the body, it goes through a purification process before the lungs accept it. And things exchange and move out accordingly. And we have to be one with that. And I'm just so thankful that our children are here today. And they can understand and learn and better take care of themselves. The nation, recent events have brought on a lot of challenges for many people across the country and around the world. But our babies, our children, yes, they're being caught up in a deceptive maze. And we got to help them. We got to help them see what they need to do for themselves. Because this feeling of disconnection for them and stress and not understanding it is creating this word that we see happening a lot. And I don't want to be here anymore, and I don't like what's going on, and the suicide tendency that comes through, not only in our youth, not only in our children, but also in our adults. And that is because you're simply saying you don't want to be here anymore. You don't want to process life to the fullest of what you need for yourself. And that's a blessing. That's a blessing to be able to have that power and not give it away. And I strongly, strongly say all the time, don't give your power to people, places, or things. It may happen for a moment, and you may get pulled over there for a second, but you have the power to pull yourself back in alignment, to make everything work for yourself. And I'm here to help you do that. I'm here to help you see that. I'm here to help you understand that. The love is all there is, and the love that you have for yourself. So you never, ever underestimate the power of the universal frequencies of life that's holding you so tight. Knowing that thoughts become things, so you choose the right ones. You understand and you recognize those stressful feelings and those stressful words, and you flip them and you process them and you make them your own, and you make your life better. The power of choice. You have the power of choice, and your cells are hearing that frequency. They know what you are saying, and they know what you are doing. Yes, family, community, and friends. Life is right now. Right now where you are on this friendship train, what you're thinking. If it's not in the right direction, shift your energy. Love beyond the reasons that somebody gonna put in your life to make you bring hurt or harm to yourself. You want to stop that. And I want to honor the seniors, as I am a senior, as they say. 64 years of age, they say senior. Some people say it starts at 50. Some people say it starts at 60. Some say you're a senior at 65. Well, I want to say to you that when you collect Social Security, I guess they say you are that age and you're a senior. But I'm honoring my mom. The life of my mother is Shirley R. Hardy. She also known as Shirley R. Davis, and I like to say Shirley R. Davis Hardy, Senior Weology Program. Family, community, and friends, connect with me. We can do this in person. We can do this in your community center. We can do this online through Zoom. We can do this online through Skype. What you want to do is crack the self-talk code and renew your mind's awareness. Every Mindfulness Thursday, it's time to take charge of your body, to take charge of your mind. And we do that with lengthicizing. Join us to lengthicize. Join us for a wellness conversation, to relax, to release, to let go. Not whine, no whining, no complaining, none of that. We're moving forward. We're making adjustments. We do not whine and we do not complain. We move forward because we are conscious individuals. We know what we're doing and we have the power. We've given the power back to ourselves and not to any medical profession. Well, Dr. Karen, you say you are a medic, but yeah, my job is different from everybody else's job because I'm a conscious self-healthcare educator. I'm supporting with you with becoming your own wellness doctor. I'm supporting you with loving yourself, honoring yourself, what you're doing to yourself, accepting self-responsibility. We talk about self-love, self-care, self-worth. We talk about all the positive words with self to help you be better caretakers of yourself and responsible for that life. And know that you're not alone, that many of us are doing that. Yes, indeed. And I'm just so thankful that the children are aboard the friendship train now, and that you decided to bring them aboard, and we got the little section for them back there where they can learn and talk and share. And we got our young lithologists back there supporting them, we're helping them understand. They're showing them how to honor and take care of themselves and relax the body and never just brush off any emotion. Understand all your emotions and what got you there and what you need to do for yourself, and be thankful that you have the power to make the adjustments, to do the things you need to do by remaining in that positive attitude. It's like when I walk out my bedroom door, it's a whole nother world out there. It's not the world that I really want to see in my place, but I have a space that I can come into and take a deep breath and breathe and relax. And if you're in that environment and that environment is not right for you, you have to honor it too. Accept it until you can do better and move forward and have the things that you want in harmony and peace with respect to yourself. You don't bring hurt or harm or injury to yourself and keep nagging and fussing and fighting because of a situation. You improve your life and you improve your life choices, and you put that energy out, and that energy come back to you. I'm sharing the truth with you. No cut cards, family, community, and friends. None at all. It's time for you to honor yourself and love yourself. I tell you all the time, signs giveth and signs taketh. That's why it comes with this feeling of self-knowledge, self-worth, self-understanding, self-love. Your hands of light. This is like the heart of life. You are life and you are love. Science have proven that we are all a wave of light, operated at a very high frequency. You can call this light, life, God, divine intelligence, give it any name that you want to give it, consciousness, or anything that you want to, and it is located in the center of your being, and you can honor it. You can feel it. The heart is right in the center of your being. The heart pumps the blood. The breath moves the lymphatic system. The only way the breath, the heart, is involuntary. It's pumping all the time. You don't have no control over it. It pumps all the time. It's doing its job. The blood got to be purified. We don't need to have dirty blood. So as the blood purifies and moves things out, no blockages, no stagnation. No. We have the power to use our own energy, and we have the power of the pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals are informational medicine. The language that the cells speak and can hear and understand, and the way your voice translates and your cells understand it. We have to recognize this, and we have to know this, family, and we have to understand this, and we have to accept this. Yes, we do.
On the physical side, we do have a body with 5 senses that warns us of danger when we are on the wrong path. We need to not question ourselves, but honor our internal wisdom and understand it, because you are in tune with yourself. You are listening and loving yourself divinely, and you don't question yourself when yourself is talking to you correctly, and it's opposite of what the world is saying to you. Don't struggle. No struggling. Struggle, you don't have to struggle for peace, health, and happiness. Understanding that everything is made up of energy. Everything is energy, and energy has power. When we get sick or not living a successful life, all we have to do is correct the energy and information we are feeding our body and mind with. Feelings get the blessing. Whenever you're feeling out of sort, you have the power to correct the energy and information flow in your body, how you're processing. And when you're feeling that anxiety and you're feeling depressed and things feel like they're not going right, you get to quicken yourself. You get to wake up and say, no, I can't go down that rabbit hole. I get to wake up. I got to honor myself. Oh, I can feel that way for a moment, accept that for a moment. But if it's not to bring me peace, joy, happiness, and harmony, success in my life, I don't want it. You're on the friendship train, making conscious self-healthcare moves. Mental observation view is essential for your success. You got to understand what's happening in your life and why you're doing what you're doing and what you're holding on to and where your faith lies at and who you're giving your faith to, and understand life for what it truly is. I'm here to tell you, family, I'm a blessing. I'm a blessing to me, so I'm a blessing to everybody else. And I'm thankful for every situation that has occurred in my life, because once I understood at a very young age that I had the power within myself, I never lost it. And that's why I've grown up the way I've grown up and cannot give anybody my power. And anytime I go through any challenges, because they are never struggles, anytime I go through any challenges, I sit back, I take deep breaths, I look at my life and see how I'm fitting in, or how that person is fitting in, or how that situation is fitting in. And do I need to make a change? Do I need to move forward? Yes. Why does it always have to be me? Because it's your life. It's your choice. It's you. It's what you're doing. Don't give your power away. That's the joy. That's the joy in life. That is the joy of divinity. So you may have to change your faith if it's not in line with you. Reach deep, deep down inside. I say remove your faith not of God's. You are holding on to what you don't know is stored in a folder of God's faith way. Search your hard drive, family, community, and your friends. Find the folder. You got to look deep, deep down the tree. And then you remove the files that are right protected. You release the shutter and you open wide. Life is going to make you feel whole again inside. Turn away from controlled faith. Give your faith to divine faith. You see, the faith of the world, it's not the right way. You have to walk on His wisdom, not the world's wisdom. See not of this world, but of His world. See the wisdom of life, true faith, that inner wealth, that divine wisdom. Take no thought to what you think. From this world source, life does not grow. Seek first the highest consciousness of life. This is your kingdom to heaven. For what you think and feel, family, is what you create. The universe asks no questions. Hold your ears wide open. Hear the answers to your life questions. He knows the plan. He created the path. Let's walk, family. Let's walk, family. Let's walk on faith and see good, for He created you in His image, not the image of this world's life. For you, talking to myself, for you, Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, you are the root and the offspring of this blessed way. You were given the right to a good life, and it's up to you to have the heart and mind to change your faith. His faith is responsible for bringing the invisible to the visible, for making your thoughts his thoughts, righteous thoughts, divine thoughts, because thoughts become things, so choose the good ones. Develop and gradually move forward from one mansion to another. You see family, community, and friends, the files in the folder, the files in that folder, that one you've been holding on to, they're not bright protected. Secret issue of this world not to be true. This faith, your faith in yourself, creates a world of good, for peace, for wealth, for health, for love, for joy, for happiness, for harmony, for truth, Lord, and serenity. So change your faith to God's tremendous faith. Renew your mind if you have to. Renew your mind if you have to. Renew your mind if you have to. Uproot that subconscious thought if you have to. Uproot that subconscious thought if you have to. Take time now to tune into yourself. Tune into yourself. I say tune into yourself and see the divine intelligence. God, see, hear that energy, that spirit, that oneness is there, right there, inside of you, living as you, walking as you, talking as you, because love is all that is. Love is all that is. The universal frequency of life is all, both invisible and visible. One presence, one mind, one power is all. This one that is all is perfect life, perfect love, perfect substance. And you, my brothers and sisters, you that's here on the friendship train, as well as thank you, because we each are considered. Man is the individualized expression of God, of good, of love, and is ever one with His perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. And that's why I say, God, you and I dance. Were you dancing, baby? Were you dancing on the friendship train today? Was you back there in the music section, train, cargo, whatever you want to call it, on this friendship train? We got more stations where we stop at and we share information and we love each other and we're dancing and we're jamming and we're singing and we're breathing, knowing that I am in the rhythm and flow of ever-changing life, and I change in peace and harmony. I clear my energy pathways. They are not blocked. So thank you for joining me on the friendship train today, and knowing that I am, that you're asking for yourself. And what are you saying to that I am? And what are you feeling? Feeling against the blessings. What's going on in your life? What are you thinking about? And let those thoughts be thoughts that align with the frequency of intelligence of who you are. Thank you so much for bringing the children aboard the friendship train now, teaching them all about self-care, self-love, self-respect, how to honor themselves, and learning the systems of the body, and just sitting back and laughing and enjoying themselves and not caught up as they take deep, deep, deep lymphatic breaths and honor who they are. I'm Reverend Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, working in the non-secular science of medicine, giving you the opportunity to tune into yourself, honor yourself, and love yourself. And as I close out, I'm taking to the healing body cards from Louise Hay, and I'm picking them up, and I'm shuffling to see what the energy has to say to us along on this train ride. Louise Hay, as I pull a card right now as I close out this segment. Oh Lord, I love my immune system. Yes, my immune system responds to my every thought. I choose loving, positive, healthy thoughts.
that support my immune system, because I got the power of the breath, of deep breathing, of relaxing and supporting the lymphatic system to support that immune system. And you must now save the lymphatic system with the immune system, because we know they alter everything, all systems of the body. And they altering your breath, but you're taking your power back. Right, family? Right, community? Right, friends? You was aboard the Friendship Train this Wellness Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next week as you join me on the Friendship Train, or if you're local to Washington, D.C., and you decide to come in and have a reflexology section, I would love that. Or you can go ahead and have that voice scan no matter where you are by using your phone or using your cell phone. And if you want to do it through the human body field, then order the device that you can share with your pets. We scan dogs, cats, horses. Yes, everything has an energy field, and we can uplift that energy field as we work with infoceuticals and the My Health device. So visit my websites, CONSCIOUSELFCARE.com. 1S connects conscious and self. Conscious and self. Or visit the energetic site. Energy, the number 4, the word life. Energyforlife.com. /P/Karen Davis-Foulks. FOULKS, and step up to quantum health and healing with me. Download your free books, create your portal. Be ready to support yourself. Self-education is the best thing you can do, sweetheart. Self-education is the best thing you can do, darling. Self-education is the best thing you can do for yourself, is educate yourself and feel good about yourself and your choices. I just talked today, and I went with the feeling, I went with the flow, and you probably just have enough time to just go into the commercials. Thank you very much for joining me, and thank you for sharing with a friend, and thank you all for reaching out to me and communicating. And to be honest about it, I'm loving that being on Facebook every day. I just post, give out the information, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I'm off, because I'm sending out the frequency and vibration of love. So thank you all for joining me on the Friendship Train. Thank you for caring about yourself. Thank you for taking a break, resting, relaxing, feeling good, and knowing that feeling gets the blessings, and you are definitely in control of your feelings. Peace and love. Greetings, everyone. Are you still taking care of your human body field cellular malfunctions from an outdated healthcare system? Why not shift out of chronic disease care, stress, pharmaceuticals, vaccines, and surgery, and step up to energetics, epigenetics, and quantum health and healing with me? Step up and take control of your health journey. I offer you one free human body field voice scan from your computer or phone. Instant access to your scan results and more free quantum health information. For more details, visit CONSCIOUSELFCARE.com. CONSCIOUSELFCARE.com. Or call Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, 202-248-7749. Yes, it's time to be your own wellness doctor.
Wake up. Yeah.
Wow, family, that was a great show. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show right here on NLI Radio. It was a pleasure having you tuning in. Now, you must tell a friend to tune in. And if you haven't called in and shared your wellness story, don't you think it's time that you help somebody with your wellness story? Call in, share your story, join the conversation. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, and I invite you to visit my website, CONSCIOUSELFCARE.com. Or you can just go to the number 4, the word CELLLIFE.com. Leave me some information. I would love to talk with you. And once again, I look forward to you joining us next Wednesday right here on the Conscious Self-Health Care Radio Show. It's a conversation where we uplift each other, where we share our wellness stories so we can help someone move from disease care to conscious self-health care. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you next Wednesday.